has changed since these two met in Super Bowl 34, and off we go between the Rams and Titans. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Stafford to his #1 guy, Kupp, for a Los Angeles first.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
There are 7 categories.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford, he's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing is Stafford. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. The 7th play now, this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henry. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
You can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to run forward on Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. This will be fielded at the 17. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. Runs over him. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off play action, Tannehill. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Ryan Tannehill scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And they're able to add on to their advantage. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just had more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. That quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
Fielded just inside the 20. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
15 categories, 15 options.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. A shotgun handoff to Henry.
Options, double slants is selected.
And And he's got this down to the 35. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Play action, it's Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down. Here's Tannehill.
Square button. R1 button. Triangle button.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And his throw here's incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And they will take over 1st and 10. And Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. He's in his own 2nd quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
Tannehill now to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Entering plate verticals.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 4th down, Tannehill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. On 1st down at Stafford. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took it a little too far at 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Here's Trenton Cannon on the return from his end zone. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the 1st half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coach is up in the...
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. They'll try and run it in with Henry. Shoves him aside. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And the Titan defense steps up here and down he goes. Roger McCreary just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
Oh, everybody can hear my smile on that play.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
He'll look to set up his blockers. Robert Woods, the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Pushes past him. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Empty base flips. There are 15 categories. You have 9 options.
A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Now, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, I think Josh Norman can sympathize. He knows a little something about a run like this from Derrick Henry. I mean, that stiff arm might be the best in the business.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We'll see that Josh Norman play forever and ever, won't we? Because at Derrick Henry's 6'3", nearly 250, you know he's not shying away from contact. And here he just kept the defender's arm's length as he barreled his way into the end zone. I mean, just put that arm into the chest, and there he goes.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. And the Rams now coming out on the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Caleb Farley. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill steps away. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Square button.
They snap it to Tannehill. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But
Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a...
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Robert Woods on the receiving end of that toss from Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Free kick out of bounds.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. Man open, it's caught. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. They've got his man complete. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Titans. Robert Woods. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. And they are just not going to let up as he is in the end zone here for 2.
I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford, pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They push him back 8 staring up at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Here's Riley Dixon now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, Tannehill. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
186 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Triangle button.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete. At this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's got reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Categories. Play call 518.
Throwing now, Tannehill. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. There's the stiff arm. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now it's Tannehill. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Circle button.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll run for it with Henry. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory.